Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
All right, you've had a month now, and you still haven't found it. What are you out there doing right now? Are you even listening to the clues? Do you want to win the KOs or not? Listen to the Mix FM. JJ, gosh, tell them what they got to do, man, because obviously they aren't doing it right.
You got to be listening for the clues again each weekday morning when you wake up bright and early at 6 a.m. Matt McKee, Matt and the Morning Crew, they'll have that clue first thing for you bright and early each weekday morning. Again, go out and find that key packet. We stashed it good somewhere across southern Ohio. We're not saying where. You just got to listen for the clues. And again, when you think you know where it's at, go find that key packet. Stop by our Total Media Studios at the Stockmeister Plaza on Main Street in Jackson. Turn it in, and you're going to write off on a KO Predator 125 or a KO Storm 150 from your friends at Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M of Jackson and Total Media.
Better hurry, or it's going to be well used.
Hey, y'all. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV. Jennifer here with our good friend and intern supreme, Dylan.
Hey.
Wait. Dylan.
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit more enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Dylan. There you go. All right. Here we go. All right. It is St. Patrick's Day. We have a great show for you today. We have all kind of stuff that we're going to do to ourselves.
We do.
We're going to tattoo ourselves. And then our good friend Ben Davis is in the house, and he's going to come in and play us a few ditties. Wait, I'll make that go down so it's not, right in front and center, because we had to have paper towels for what we're going to do to ourselves.
Yeah, we'll probably need those.
Yeah, for sure. So, hey, right off the rip, let's make sure that we do not forget that today is Friday, which is day 20 of the cycle search.
That is a lot of days.
2023. And we need to read the clue. So I'll make Dylan do it.
Okay.
Read day 20.
Day 20.
Loud and clear, Dylan.
All right. Kiss a leprechaun, grab a 4-leaf clover, wear some green, or your luck is about to be over.
I've got on green. You sort of have on green.
Yeah, somewhere on here is probably green. Kind of
puke green.
Yeah, there's a green in there, probably in the little portal thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I read that again?
Yep, read it one more time.
Kiss a leprechaun, grab a 4-leaf clover, wear some green, or your luck is about to be over.
There you go. So get out, get your green on, and go searching.
And kiss a leprechaun.
And kiss a leprechaun. See, a leprechaun would be around, rainbows or pot of gold. So if you could find your pot of gold, you'd be in good shape.
Yeah.
There you go. And do want to thank our friends at Elizabeth's Flowers and Gifts and Howard Hanna Realtors for sponsoring Cycle Search 2023. And you got to get out, find that key packet, and take home those 2 4-wheelers. Awesome. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. And did you do any reading up on the history of St. Patrick's Day?
No, not really.
No? Are you going to celebrate in any way, shape, or form today?
Maybe I'll eat some Lucky Charms.
That's what we should have done. We should have brought in Lucky Charms.
That would have been cool.
All the marshmallows. Are you the person that likes on the Lucky Charms? Do you like more marshmallows and less crunchy stuff, or do you like?
I used to like eat just the marshmallows and leave the like crunchy stuff in there until I realized I felt like sick afterwards.
Yeah,
like it was
right.
too much. So
It's
there for a while,
horrible.
I didn't eat any of the marshmallows. I just ate the cereal, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna eat it like a normal person.
Yeah. Just eat it as a combination.
Yeah.
It's good. So do you know, here's a fun fact about Lucky Charms. You can actually buy a packet of just the marshmallows now.
Yeah, and they have like the giant ones too. Like it's like a big like actual marshmallow. Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, I don't like those ones as well.
I'm good. That is just like a stomachache waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, don't forget that Basketball Mania 2023 is underway. And Dylan, you did pretty well yesterday.
Yeah, in the office pool, I did all right.
Yeah. So, here's the funny thing. If you all remember, James and I went through the bracket and picked the best mascot, right?
Yeah.
So, because of the best mascot, Jen actually picked Furman to win over Virginia, and it actually happened. Furman upset Virginia. So that's a 13 seed versus a 4. And there were a couple of, I know Arizona lost yesterday. There were several upsets yesterday. So that's how the tournament goes. So see, my philosophy of the best mascot or whatever is not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing like if you're like a really big, good team, you're probably going to have a good mascot. But I feel like that's not always true.
Virginia had one of those creepy faced people. See,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Yeah. And then there was like some that like I hadn't, like, again, I don't know much about sports in general. But there were some teams that I never heard of before ever. And they had like the coolest mascot ever.
See? So if you go by mascots, you're going to maybe pick that upset, and then you have a chance to win. So if you don't pick some upsets, I don't think that you're ever going to do well in these brackets, because they always, like, somebody always gets really upset. So how did you choose your teams?
I just kind of clicked. I didn't understand anything. I don't know like the names or
You
the
just
skill.
clicked?
Well,
through?
I mean, there was some that said like 9 and 2, and I'm like, okay, well that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna go with the 9. Then there was some where it was like 11 and 12, and I'm like, well, they could be easily the same. So I just kind of clicked.
You know the 9 is worse than the 2, right?
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do very well after this then.
So you thought the higher number was better?
I think, I don't know, maybe I got them reversed. Honestly, James just walked over and was like, hey, you should fill this out. And I was like, okay. And he explained it to me, so maybe I did it right.
Well, by golly, if it were a video game, you'd be on it, though.
I think I would.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so Courtney left us some treats here today.
She did.
And so she left us buttons, and so first thing we have to do is put those on.
Oh, I have a button. Okay.
Yeah, mine says cheers.
Mine says Chen Go Broth. Can you read
Aaron
that?
Go Brog.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Irish thing. All right, so we're going to put our... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, I got to put my cheers button on here.
I got my Aaron Go Broth.
Okay, I'm not smart enough to do this. Because, you know why? Because my old eyes can't see, that's why. Hey, our good friend Ben just walked in. Oh, you know what we can do? It is.
Yeah.
Wait, you got a new hat.
Yeah, my dad made me this. We'll talk about it.
Okay, he got a new hat. We're going to learn all about that. And, Dylan, you know what we're going to do to Ben? We're going to tattoo him, too.
Good.
So, Courtney left us some stuff here. So, Dylan and I are going to tattoo each other.
Yeah.
Where do you want your tattoo, Dylan?
I'm just going to put it right here on my arm.
Okay, so you want it on your arm.
Forehead.
So, on your forehead?
Yeah, face tattoo.
No, I'm not doing a forehead tattoo.
Okay, all right. So, I got my cheers button on. All right, so you got to come over here so I can reach you.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to pull off this film here, I think. It didn't say anything about pulling the film off, but
All I
I'm
remember
assuming
was
that's what
take
we
it
do.
off with tape. That's
Okay, do you want it facing up or down? Like the stem this way or this way?
do the stem this way.
Okay, stem this way. All right, Bring your arm over here. Don't be afraid now, Dylan. I feel like we should shave your arm for this. All right, so we're giving Dylan a tattoo. I'm doing what it said. You read the instructions because my old eyes can't see that far. Did it say leave it on for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get this all nice and damp. We'll see how it works. What happens if it only like half sticks or whatever? You're going to have to walk around with that all day long.
That would be interesting. But hey, I have a hoodie on, so I can just...
There you go. See, you're so smart. You wore long sleeves, and I didn't. All right, so we're getting it all. All right, were you supposed to leave the wet on it, did it say?
Yeah, just for 30 seconds, so it's probably good by now.
All right, so we're going to do that. We're dripping all over the table here.
Oh.
Look how good it looks!
Nice.
Yay!
Cool.
So exciting. Don't touch it.
No.
It's going to come off. Okay, I got dry paper towels too. All right, Dylan, so it's your turn to tattoo me.
All right, which one do you want? Just...
Let's do this one because it's cute.
All right. Let me get my thingy over here.
All right, so you got to pull this off. Okay, so we'll put it like there.
All right.
Okay. Make sure it gets...
I think mine was as good as yours. Oh, never mind.
It's definitely damp. All right, we're gonna tattooing Jen. Do these come out of a Cracker Jack box? It's like the same kind of thing. James, has it been 30 seconds yet?
Oh, yeah.
You think so? Okay. Don't mess this up, Dylan.
I might. Oh.
No?
It did not come off there.
Here, squash her down. It's definitely... Maybe this tattoo is just defective.
It might be. Or I'm just really bad at this.
It's a defective person over there.
It's a defective person.
All right, let's give it a shot now. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Woohoo! All right, Jen's tattooed. Dylan's tattooed. We're all tattooed. Okay. Well, we'll have to do Ben here in a minute.
So I was about to say, is it his turn now?
Yeah. So, Ben, will you let us put a tattoo on your forehead?
Probably not forehead.
No, not the forehead. Well, your hat would cover it up.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm not falling for that. Y'all are idiots. So what do you plan on doing to celebrate your St. Patrick's Day, Dylan?
I am going to go to the doctor.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, it's all the way in Columbus, so.
Oh, really? I have to go to Columbus, too. Do you want to go together and party?
I mean, we could.
Something tells me that you're a little young for that. Are you going to drink a green
probably.
beer today?
I think that's not allowed. So.
Oh, yeah, you're too young for that, too. It's no fun.
Maybe a green cream soda.
We'll get you a green cream soda. Does that mean you have to put blue in it to make it green?
I think.
Yellow and blue make green?
Yeah. Oh, you can mix the blue ski. It's
That would be
St.
cool.
Patrick's Day beverage.
I like it.
So a blue ski and a cream soda.
Jim cream soda.
It has to be
cream
Jim.
soda.
Yeah. So, or you could mix yellow ski and blue ski together.
There's a yellow ski.
Regular ski.
Regular ski is yellow.
I thought it was green.
No, Bob's green.
The bottle's
Oh,
green. The ski
yeah.
is yellow.
Yeah, I guess I never really looked at the drink. I just see the can. I just drink it.
Oh, the conversations we have here. So, all right. Well, Dylan. Oh, so you said that Subway has something going on.
Oh,
yeah. So free plug for Subway. Before we bring Ben over, what's going on at Subway now?
Well, we have freshly sliced meat, so we actually cut the meat, and then yeah, that's kind of it. But it's pretty cool. I mean, like,
Wait. Is there a meat slicer situation?
Yeah.
Tell me they do not let you touch the meat slicer.
you have to be 18 to touch it, but yeah, we use the meat slicer.
Who's going to be the first one at the shop to cut themselves?
I would guess probably me. But we'll
Okay,
see.
listen to what I'm telling you. Every single cautionary thing that they tell you about those meat slicers, follow it. Because they are the devil.
Want me to tell you about the time I cut myself on a meat slicer?
Yeah.
So I was so careful with it because I was scared to death of this thing that I was going to cut myself on it.
As you should be.
Yeah. Cut myself taking it apart to clean it, not actually using it. And it wasn't even on the sharp part.
Oh, James.
Well, I mean, I think ours might be different than your guys's. I mean, I haven't seen very many meat slicers, but all we do is put the meat in, and then we like put this little like lever thing on it, and then we leave it, and then we come back and it's done.
Oh, it's like it does it
It's
itself.
like automated, yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those too. It's pretty cool.
So I think it'd be pretty hard to cut yourself on that.
Don't say that. It's not hard to cut yourself on it.
I think it'd
me.
be pretty easy to cut yourself on that.
Yeah. It is not hard to cut yourself on a meat slicer. I have seen people literally cut limbs off on those things. So yes, be very careful. But so what does that do? Like, so the quality of the meat, do you think it's better or?
I do think it's better. Like we only done pepperoni and salami so far, but our pepperoni is selling much better now because apparently it like doing it fresher took out some of the spiciness, which made it like easier to eat for most people.
Okay. I could see that.
But
awesome.
It's still like spicy though. Like if someone wants a spicy sandwich, you still go with the spicy Italian, but
yeah,
it's a bit easier on you now.
Okay. Well, there you go. Free plug for Subway. Get out there, see Dylan slice his meat.
All right.
You cut the cheese too, Dylan?
Do you cut the cheese, Dylan?
Actually, yeah, we do. The provolone's been sticking lately, so we do.
That's the makings of a good country song too. The provolone's been a stickin' lately. I can see it. The next time Ben's back, there will be a song about meat and cheese.
Okay.
Maybe we could write it here while you're here.
I like writing work songs, if sandwich artist needs a song.
I think so. Sandwich artist needs a song. Yeah. All right, Dylan. So is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers before we bring Ben over?
Nope. I mean, I got a cool tattoo now, so.
All right. We tattooed.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy. All right. Be gone with you.
Okay.
All right. It is St. Patrick's Day, everybody, and our good friend Ben Davis Jr. stopped by to see us, and he is actually going to be hanging with us at the brewery tonight. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's so good to see you.
Same.
Oh, see? There you go.
Yep.
We actually like each other.
We do.
Yeah. So tell us, so you have had this hat for a long time that you wear a lot, and
Yeah.
you say that this hat kind of like is part of your like, not costume is not the right word, but it's like a part of
Uniform.
you for your, when you perform,
Yes.
you wear this hat that
Yeah.
you got out in what's that place called?
Lukenbach, Texas.
Lukenbach, Texas, which is a whole other story that we could tell sometime.
Yeah.
Lukenbach, Texas, everybody thinks is this ginormous
Oh no, it's
thing,
tiny.
and Lukenbach, Texas is basically a drink hall, right? Like
well,
a
it's
singing
it's
venue.
the place this guy decided to build. Hondo, I think is his name. He built this just little city, I guess, so that he could be secluded, and it just had a house, like a beer hall, a mailbox, and post office. It's pretty much the whole thing. And
That's
then
it.
there's a couple more buildings now, but yeah, it's nothing. It's just a lot of land, and where people like to go listen to music. There's a little stage, and it's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's a fun fact for the day. But you got your hat out in Lukenbach, Texas. So you walk in today and you don't have that hat on
Right,
anymore.
because last Saturday, I went to wrestling with my dad, and he
It's wrestling.
wrestling, yeah,
In Chillicothe?
big time professional, classic, world champion wrestling, something like that. It's called, real long name. Stang was there.
Dude.
Stang.
Who
Yeah.
is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
I'm really can't understand why you didn't have me here yesterday drinking beers on camera for Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 Day.
It was 360.
I know, and you totally missed it. And next year it's on Saturday, so we're gonna have to wait a couple years till we can ever do it.
Dang.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll be
dang.
on the calendar. But yeah,
Have you perfected the Stone Cold Stunner?
I could do the Stone Cold Stunner, but my professional wrestling finishing move was a guillotine chokehold.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tapped out just about everybody in
Okay. Dylan, come over here. We're
Benton
gonna do
County
this. No, I'm
and
just
Jackson
kidding.
County. If you want tapped out, come try the guillotine. But yeah, my dad made me this hat.
I don't know how one to the other. Okay. Well, somewhere in between there's a story besides wrestling and hat.
Well, so he's been wearing these hats that are kind of different and have designs and stuff on them, and he bought me one, and then I guess he realized they're just expensive hats that somebody has done stuff to, and that's what he did. He just started buying them and doing stuff to them. So it's got like a little guitar pick here.
It does. It has your initials.
BDJ and some fabric he picked there, and he did all this. He burned it, caught it on fire, and cut it and sewed it back up. He did all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Let me see. Wait, let me see the other side. Oh, I like that fabric. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty. But yeah, Ben Davis Sr. made these. I don't think he's selling them, but if he is, I guess we plugged his business.
There you go.
That's right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you want one, I'll bet you we can make that happen.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So you went to wrestling. How was that?
It was great. There was a lot of people I watched as a child, and then people I'd heard about either as a child or now. I listen to professional wrestling historical podcasts. Like that's my thing. Whenever I'm traveling, yeah. I listen to people that were in the business telling stories about how things happened back in the day, and like I've learned that there was wrestling in the Ryman Auditorium before there was ever music in like 1900 or something.
Really?
There was wrestling there, and then there was music. Yeah, but it's just something that you don't know those kinds of things unless you listen to weird stuff. I like noise when I'm driving, and if it's something that I enjoy remotely, and history is something I like, wrestling something I like, I can listen to it. I listen to Jim Cornette constantly. He's a little annoying guy, a manager with a tennis racket, and his podcasts are the best. I just listen to him constantly.
Does he always talk about wrestling, or does he talk about other things?
Oh, he
too?
talks about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, life in general, but they relive the glory days. They take some messages and respond to them, and he'll just tell stories about different things. It's funny. I don't know. But so a lot of the guys like Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant. I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but he was there, and he's like 1 million years old and still wrestles. He's like 80 years old.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah. But he's got a big old beard, and my dad wanted to meet him, but he was charging like $40, for a meet and greet. So, anyways, sometime in the middle of the show, my dad goes to the bathroom, and who's at the urinal next to him? Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant.
No way,
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah, so he's talking to him, and I guess he told my dad, "You're the main man," My dad's got a big old beard. And then the Rock and Roll
That's
Express.
awesome.
People talk about the Rock and Roll Express a lot. They
Yes.
were, the chicks loved them. The dudes wanted to be them, They were cool.
Yeah,
They were there, and man.
Are they old now too?
They're old, but they're still wrestling.
Okay.
Ricky Morton was
We had
like,
Ricky Morton on the show on 96.7.
Oh,
If
that's
you, If
awesome.
you missed it, it's available to listen to on demand. On the
Well,
podcast.
Oh, cool.
he was standing at the side of the ring during this Q&A thing, and he was not paying attention to the questions. He was just looking at me and my dad and saying stuff to us the whole time. And it like, "You guys play music?" And my dad was like, "Well, he does." And Ricky was like, "Well, you look like you play music," to my dad. Because he
he's
does.
got the beard down
Big
here,
beard,
yeah.
long hair, and he has a cooler hat than this even. His hat's, black and stuff. And but yeah, he was pumped. Ricky Morton talking to him, and then Boogie Woogie Man peeing with him. And it's just, it was a good time.
I got to pee with the Boogie Woogie Man. There you go,
Yeah.
another country music song.
My life is mostly songs. I just can't write them all, It's
Can
hard.
we incorporate somehow freshly sliced meat, cutting the cheese, and the peeing with the Boogie Woogie Man
Well,
together?
you said salami and pepperoni, right? I'm a fan of alliteration, so freshly sliced salami.
Yes.
You got to say that.
Yes.
And then you said something about cutting the cheese. That's mature.
Yeah.
Why would you even bring that up, Dylan?
I think it was actually James.
I know. I know. No, I see Dylan all the time at Subway. I like going in there to talk to him. He's a nice fella.
You know, I don't really think he works there because every time I'm there, he's not there. So he tells me how he works all the time at Subway, but I've never seen him there.
I can confirm.
I will confirm that his mother is there all the time.
Yeah.
And she's awesome.
But just for reference here, I just want to throw up a photo of this Boogie Woogie Man.
Yeah, that's Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant right there.
3 different versions of him too. I'm guessing.
That's almost like he's dead. It's like
He's just been
heavenly picture.
He's been around forever.
Dude, yeah, he was a heartthrob too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good looking dude. So my only claim to fame with wrestling was I've definitely been to a lot of I've been to Raw and all that stuff. Like when we were living in Columbus, we went, man. And we pay-per-viewed them. We'd have parties and whatever. Yeah. But when I worked at WNCI, Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat came in, amazing. And I got to meet him, and he went, woo!
That's really cool. I would love to meet him.
I have never, and the whole time I was there, I interned for like a year there. I have never, ever saw, even all the celebrities that came in, whatever, the staff more pumped than that day.
Oh yeah,
everyone was losing their minds.
That's the thing is like Ric Flair, he's done some things that he shouldn't be proud of, but he's got that charisma, and everybody in the world responds to Ric Flair that way,
and
no
it's
matter
like,
what.
You're right, and it's like, how is going woo? Like, how does that become your signature thing?
I don't know where it came from, but Boogie Woogie Man said that too. He said woo. And, Ric Flair wasn't even the first Nature Boy. He's just the best one. You know, he's a really good wrestler. He very good entertainer. I actually got an email that he's launching his cannabis line in Detroit, and he's going to be at this dispensary in Detroit today, signing autographs and wooing and all that stuff. So people in Detroit are going to be real happy today.
So in Michigan,
it's recreational.
It's recreational there?
Yeah.
Okay, in Michigan.
That's why we won't have it here, because
we prudes in Ohio just can't get past the...
You can't have celebrity marijuana in a medical program, you know. You can't really make it look classy and enticing. It's just not a good thing. So one day.
Yeah, well, get off your butt, Ohio. Come on.
Yeah, one of these days. It's okay.
That's just my
Speaking of green beer.
Yes.
Beer, yeah. I'm playing for you tonight.
That's right. Sixth Sense Brewing, Ben Davis Jr. in the house. Oh, God, you guys got the poster and everything. So here's the funny thing about that. So our good friend Brenda Washam made this poster. And so Jamie and I are sitting around and one night, and he's like, it would be so fun on the poster if we made Ben Davis a cartoon. And I was like, okay. So I said, first off, you better text him and make sure he doesn't care that we make him a cartoon, which you said, I do not care. So I sent Brenda a message. I was like, hey, here's a picture of Ben Davis. Can you make him a cartoon? And I just sent her the headshot. So the rest of you is what she created.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Well.
So anyway, there is Ben Davis as a cartoon on our poster.
It's wonderful. Yes. I actually got that tattooed on my butt cheek.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you going to show us?
No.
Okay.
It's private.
Okay.
Private. But yeah, I was so proud of it. I took it over there. I had my mama tattooed on me.
I love that. So we're just going to keep on going.
No, I'm really excited. I think there's a lot of folks coming to the show that normally don't come to shows, and then there's going to be a lot of people there because of St. Patrick's Day, so it's just going to be fun.
And what Jamie and I were talking a long time ago, he's like, hey, wait, when's St. Patrick's Day this year? And we were like, oh gosh, it's a Friday. And he was like, well, we need to blow this thing up. And I was like, Ben, let's contact Ben, because there's nobody else that I'd rather spend my night with than Ben Davis Jr. playing music, and it's going to be a blast. So, and we're going to have a lot of fun, like beer and drink specials, and they've been working hard on creating stuff. So
Yeah, I
should
saw
be a
that
good
little
time.
menu with all the different drinks. That's really
Yeah.
nice on the Facebook story.
Yep.
You gotta look at the stories.
Gotta
People
look at
don't
the
know about
stories.
that. But yeah, that's really exciting. There's one that said "Be mindful," and I think it's because it's got Jameson and Bailey's, and it's one of your stouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be mindful. Don't buy me those. I can't have maybe 1.3 of those is all I can have for the whole night. So.
So the artist himself has requested maybe something a little lighter.
Yeah, do not. I'll drink dry stouts all night. I'm excited. I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it? Yeah.
So yeah, we have a dry Irish stout on the board, and that's my go-to right now.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
had
it's super good.
the current sour. I'm a sour and stouts guy.
Yes.
But I just had it the other day, and it was really good. I can't remember what one it was, but wonderful. I need to try the new Merc juice. I don't get to get in there
Pineapple
enough.
banana?
Yeah.
It's a good one too.
I'm sure.
If you don't like banana, don't get it. 'cause
Oh, I
it's-
love banana.
I do too. So it's got the pineapple and the banana like really up front. So yeah, pretty forward on that. So yeah. So what are you going to be playing? I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. Does
I know.
one come up with some little Irish ditties? Or?
I tried to learn some, but my brain won't hold stuff without pushing other stuff out. And so if I get anything in there, it's going to be one song, and that's it. And I literally have to listen to it on repeat the rest of the day just to make it to the show and remember the words.
I
So
gotcha.
We'll see what
Especially
happens.
after that, the mindful drink.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Better open with it.
Have you ever heard that stupid Alice song that everybody sings in the bars that I can't say what they say?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like this whole Irish song about this Alice, and then it's like, Alice, Alice, who the is Alice? Everybody screams it.
Oh.
You have to look up Alice song.
Yeah, I have to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who she is either.
I don't either. That's why everybody screams it.
Probably Dallas Alice.
Yeah.
Like from the Willin song by Little Feat.
Little Feet.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dallas Alice is who they're talking about, I'm sure.
Cool. Rock on. So what else do you have going on? I mean, you are playing at Sixth Sense tonight. We hope everybody comes out and hangs
Yeah.
and just has a good time. Be mindful.
Be mindful, responsible. Drink responsibly, folks.
Drink responsibly.
And I'm sure there's people that will drive you home, so you don't have to.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm playing in Bainbridge for some folks, Ironside Social Riders. If you know what that is, go to that.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
Wait, where is Bainbridge?
Bainbridge is Chillicothe is on 50, and then Bainbridge is like past Bourneville, the next town over.
So like toward Hillsboro?
Maybe not past Bourneville. Yeah, toward Hillsboro. It's over there. It's a little. There's a dental museum. I touched a human skull there one time in 3rd grade. There was a real skull, and I poked it, and I remember it today
And now we know.
at the Bainbridge Dental Museum. I poked a human skull. That needs to be a shirt, a T-shirt.
Another the makings of a good country song. Dude, let's see, we got pepperoni. We've got we just got to keep writing these words down.
It's basically just the song is Appalachia.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's just Hillbillyville. There's a dental museum.
Yeah. The Bainbridge Dental Museum.
Okay.
I don't know how many dental museums there are in Ohio, but this one's pretty cool. It's in a little tiny house. It's open, has been for 1,000,000 years, and they have a human skull. So go check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows whose skull that is?
Don't you wonder? It's the same as the guy that was in the coffin in the front window of the place forever. What was that guy? What was the skeleton or the dead body's name?
Oh yeah, Joseph something. Or the dude that they had sitting upright. And
It
then
was
his
in
head sat at his feet.
It was
at the college.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he did end up at a college for a while.
Well,
'cause
and then the kids stole his head.
someone stole him.
Yeah,
Yes,
they stole
he
his
got
head and
stolen.
took him drinking. And then they ended up putting his head at his feet, and they put a fake head there, but they put fake eyes in his head to make him less scary looking, and it made him way more scary because his eyes are perfectly beautiful.
Because he's looking at
and he
you.
looks like a mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that is a real thing.
So
that
it's
happened here in
the
Ohio.
Dr. John Harris Dental Museum in Bainbridge, Ohio.
Yes.
Enjoy a treasure trove of dental history in this one-of-a-kind museum located on the site of the very first school of dentistry in America, founded by
What?
Dr. John Harris in 1827.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Fun fact.
So you can go there and get a postcard that says, "Come to Bainbridge and get mental about dental." And then that shirt that says, "I touched a human skull at the Bainbridge Dental Museum in Bainbridge, Ohio."
You might just have to go to Ben's house and buy it. We'll make it happen for you.
We'll start the gift shop. It's a 45-mile drive to the gift shop.
I mean, you can't get there from here, but we've got it for you. Oh, God. Anyway.
So
So you're going to Bainbridge tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not going to play at the dental museum.
not the dental museum. I'm playing at Ironside Social Riders. It's a place that has food and bikers, and they also
Love that.
But it's like a nice thing for the community. It's not scary bikers. It's not Sons of Anarchy. It's more like something else. I don't know. I can't think of.
Like what our local people
Like Santa
are.
Claus.
They like do good.
Yeah, yeah. Drive around and buy toys and take them places and
Yeah.
do nice things. But they use their space to host community events and feed folks and things like that. And then they're trying to bring music to Bainbridge, so that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you'll be playing there. Do you think Sons of Anarchy? Do you think that really happens?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh yeah. I knew this biker named One Ear.
That was an intense show.
Oh yeah, stuff like that happens.
Really?
For sure. Yeah. I know some scary bikers. There's stuff. We just gotta change the subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to get anyone in trouble or arrested or.
No.
You know.
I've seen things, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's seen things.
That's all I could say about that.
All right. So Bainbridge. So Sixth Sense in Jackson tonight. What time are you going to start playing?
8:00.
Okay. 8, probably till 10-ish.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. And then Bainbridge tomorrow. Then what else you have coming up?
Lots of shows. That's all on bendavisjr.net. And then
Okay.
don't go to bendavisjr.com because I didn't pay for that, and some kind of like Chinese dating site bought it. And so if you go there, it might not be anymore, but it used to be a place where you could chat with women for a while, bendavisjr.com. But go to bendavisjr.net
Sure.
and you can
It's
check
really
out
not you.
my site, and my dates. But we're putting out a record, or not record, but singles. April 21st is the first one. And on that day, I'm playing a show at Steiner's with in Chillicothe,
Yes.
Steiner Speakeasy, with Corduroy Brown from Charleston. And my band, Ben Davis Jr. and the Revelry, is coming back on April 21st. Hopefully all of us, but it's not the exact same lineup, but that things are ever changing in the music industry. But hopefully everybody that is supposed to be there can be there. We'll see what happens. If not, it'll happen eventually. It's just timing.
I have good news for you, Ben.
Okay.
The domain bendavisjr.com is available for $2.99
Oh,
a
I
year
can buy it
from
back?
GoDaddy.
There
Oh,
you
from
go.
GoDaddy.
But I'm going to buy it, from anywhere. You can buy it from anywhere, but I'm going to buy it right now and sell it to
Buy
you
it.
for more than $3.
Well, I'll pay you 301.
301.
Yeah.
That's your 2 cents worth, James.
But yeah, April 21st, Winding Binding Road is the first single. It'll be out. I'm really excited. It's a completely different sound for me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's I don't even know how to describe it, but it's going to be a really different thing. And then we're going to try to keep songs coming out on a monthly basis from there on. It's hard, but we're going to try to keep doing that.
Love that.
Yeah, it'll be neat. It just keeps me focused. That's hard enough to do.
But he did touch a human skull
I poked a human skull.
in the 3rd grade.
Yeah. Third grade field trips were the best.
Dude, can you, it's so funny. you think back about field trips that you took and you're like, where was I?
Yeah.
Like, I remember going to what they called Adena and Mound City.
Yeah. Yeah, in Chillicothe.
And I guess that's in Chillicothe, but where is it?
Yeah, oh, you can find it. It's super easy. Mound City is out there off the old, across from the prison.
104?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, but where was I? I do remember.
I remember they took me. This is a crazy field trip. It could be multiple. It could be the same one. But we went to like this field, and there was a tree that had a faucet in it, and there was sap coming out. They were making maple syrup, and then there was a cow that they showed us, and then there was like a rocket crash, all on the same property, or like an airplane crash. It was like all, and there was just this piece of aircraft sitting in this field.
And you're like, where was I?
Yeah, where the heck was that? And I remember telling my parents, like, oh, we saw that. We saw that when we were in kindergarten.
But it's like, it has to be around here. They didn't take us very far, right?
Right.
Does
right.
anyone know where that is?
Yeah, no idea. My parents got so mad because it was like another third grade field trip. I went to southeastern schools.
Wait, did you come home and tell your parents that you poked a human skull?
I didn't tell them that.
Okay,
no, I
good.
didn't tell anybody that because it said, please do not touch. And I did not
You've
want
heard
to
it
tell them
here.
myself. Yeah.
I think the statute of limitations is up on that.
It
You're
should,
okay.
It should be. What was I talking about before that?
Oh, sorry.
No,
You
it's
went
okay.
to third.
The
another
field trip. Oh,
Yes.
the Renaissance Festival. We went there.
That would be fun.
Okay, that's great. But we went to southeastern schools, and there was like two supervisors. What do they call that when you're watching kids do stuff? Anyways,
Like you're.
you're trying to make sure they don't get in trouble.
Yes.
Chaperones.
Chaperones.
There were only
Yes.
2 of those. Okay. For all of us that went, and it was like all of tag, and then the teacher, I think had just gotten run over by the school bus, or not the school bus, a blue truck, a blue box truck had backed down the hill over her because the parking brake came out, so she couldn't walk around. She was in a wheelchair, and the 2 chaperones, and they just turned us loose there.
No,
Yeah.
in the third grade.
Third graders running wild
And they're-
at the Renaissance Fair.
With giant turkey legs and the whole 9
Turkey
yards.
legs. I went to like this torture museum where there was like this guy was having his guts ripped out and all this stuff, and I was like, this is really cool. And I went home and told my parents about how cool it was, and they were like, you didn't have anybody with you? I'm
Like that's all they took out of it, right?
yeah. And they have flipped out. But we were a really poor school. You know, my school now is a gas station.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone. Now there's a gas station there, but it was just a different time. But then they built the new school, and things are better for kids at Southeastern.
Yeah.
When I was there, it was not that way.
No, it was a different time indeed. And I mean, I can remember my best friend and I, who we lived next door to each other. I mean, I can remember walking to kindergarten together, and I can remember, you know, with no parents. I can remember my mom owned a shake shop. I can remember she and I walking out to the shake shop together.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't know necessarily as a kindergartner, but like not much past that. And it was fine. Like no one thought anything about it.
Yeah.
Definitely couldn't do that today.
No way. It's scary.
It is.
Very, very scary. But
See, kids today have no idea they cannot go and poke a human skull
oh, I know.
unsupervised.
Well, kids today probably don't even care. They could just look at one on their phone.
That's
Or
true.
daggone iPhones.
Hey, we all have them, right? We're all guilty.
They can watch other people poke skulls.
So did you bring your guitar? You want to
got
play? You got anything special you want to play for us today?
Man, I wish. I don't know what to play.
He's not going to divulge any of his new stuff.
I mean, I'll play that one.
He'll play the one.
That one song about that one thing.
About Subway?
No, Subway. Well, see, what Devin doesn't know is Dylan doesn't know is I'm really bummed because I wanted to be a sandwich artist and they denied me.
You didn't get hired?
Now, I was in high school, was not good enough to be a sandwich artist.
You know,
And then
that's
I
real
had,
sad.
the art teacher also telling me I wasn't a regular artist. So it was just a hard time for a creative young Ben Davis trying to find his way.
Wait, what is a regular artist?
You know, like an artist that makes art that isn't sandwiches. He'd be like, why are you drawing Godzilla? I asked you to paint a cityscape. I'm like, Godzilla lives in this city. And then, I'd get in trouble.
I love that. But see, that's being an artist, right?
I think so, but it was not up to the standards of the Jackson City school system.
It's probably because you touched that human skull in the 3rd grade.
Probably the state of my records.
So what are you playing for us?
Well, man, I just don't even know. I'll play this song called Chasing This Feeling. That's a song that it's not one of the singles that's going to come out, but it's going to in a few months. It's not already recorded, but it's just about how sometimes you have a real good day and then you think maybe there aren't any days that are going to be better than that after that.
I hear you.
And then so you're kind of bummed about it.
Okay.
But then also you know that you got to enjoy this day without worrying about tomorrow. So it's all that in this song. It's about that time you felt real good.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any day as good as today might as well be a curse. Only thing you're gonna get tomorrow's gonna be worse. But you gotta stop and smell the roses on the way to the light. Alright, I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. My mama said this rambling heart would be the death of me. But I'm feeling mighty tempted by a girl with her lips so sweet. She keeps me cruising that cosmic highway with a look in her eye. Oh my, I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. I'll be chasing this feeling, writhing and reeling, hoping for eternal bliss in the by and by. Don't get me wrong, I sure do like to feel high. I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. Sitting on top of the world with some peace of mind. This here's the purest vibe that I could find. I put that in there for the millennials. I'm a millennial, and the zillennials. Vibe. They say vibe instead of all the other words for the way that you feel.
Okay.
This here's the purest vibe that I could find. Oh, and if this next breath is my last, it'll be alright, alright. I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. I'll keep chasing this feeling, writhing and reeling, hoping for eternal bliss in the by and by. Don't get me wrong, I sure do feel alright tonight. I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. Don't get me wrong, I sure do like to feel high. I'll be chasing this feeling till I die. Woo! Yeah, there you go. Chasing this feeling.
I like that.
My little brother didn't make it. The other Davis boy. Treylan.
Treylan, your little brother?
My little brother. Yeah, well, he plays football.
Have you seen your little brother's picture lately?
Well, I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm not much into sports.
Well, he does a mighty fine job of it. Oh, my God. So, okay, every time you come in, before we get to another song, every time you come in, are you still door dashing?
Okay, so, yeah, it's not as fun. It's been really like a drag. Because
you always have a funny DoorDash story to tell.
Oh, my goodness, I have one. This is kind of sad, though. But it's funny. I'm not going to name names because I don't know anybody's name. And if you were there, I'm sorry for bringing this up. But
I mean, because there's lots of fake fingernails on your DoorDash thing.
So the other day,
But
I went, you know, sometimes you deliver to a medical facility. And so I delivered to a medical facility.
like food or
Yeah, you deliver food to a medical facility.
Okay,
And a nurse or somebody like that has ordered it, or a doctor.
I gotcha.
A lot of the times they don't tip. Just so everybody knows. I'm putting you on the news, guys.
Got a tip,
You
man.
got a tip.
Got a tip.
Especially at the medical facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I got there and there was no tip on the order. I was kind of bummed.
I always tip, by the way.
Thank you.
Just to
That's
let you know.
nice. But I was kind of bummed. And I was walking back out to my car, zipping the bag up, getting ready to do whatever. And there's a person wheeling in a wheelchair as fast as they can with their socked feet to my car that was running because it was cold. And they were going to steal my car. And she was a patient that had been discharged, and she was seriously hoofing it with her red padded socks and her hospital gown to my car to steal it. And I was like, "Can I help you?" And she said, "I need to go to Oak Hill." I'm like, "Well, you can't steal my car to get there, you know?" And she was like, started crying and being weird, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, saying a lot of depressing things, and sitting in this wheelchair, it's snowing, and she's not wearing hardly anything, you know, and I'm like, "We gotta get you back inside." And this woman comes out and is like, "Do you know her?" I'm like, "No." She goes back inside.
Just
Does not
leaves
help
her.
me. Yeah, it does not help me. It's like a security lady for the medical facility. And then, so then I start talking to this lady like, "Hey, you're going to freeze to death." She says she don't care. She wants to freeze to death. Something about her stuff is in the bottom of a lake. I don't know.
Aww.
Nothing really is making sense. She's hurting. And then somebody else comes out and is like with the other lady, and they're like, "We need to get her inside." And then the other lady is like, "Well, she doesn't even have a wristband on." And the other lady's like, "She is a human being. It doesn't even matter, you know."
Yeah.
And pushes
like,
her inside. But before she does, reaches in my pocket and her pocket and hands me all of her cash, all of it. So I didn't get a tip from whoever DoorDash, but because I kept this lady from stealing my car, I made $18 on that DoorDash order.
There you go.
You just got to be Ben Davis to experience those things. It's crazy. And then my whole day was like, what in the world?
That is bizarre. I hope everything turned out well for her.
I hope so too. I mean, I worry about people all the time. Like for the rest of my life, I'll probably worry about that woman. Oh well.
Well, that's a better story than getting kicked out of Bob Evans.
They let me back. So
Did they?
Bob Evans sends me orders all the time, and they say "sweetie" and "honey," and
Oh, you're not banned anymore.
no,
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
banned.
Awesome.
Maybe the person that banned me don't work there anymore.
I'd say that's probably it's probably fair.
I have no idea. It was just kind of a weird situation.
If you
but
didn't hear that story, we're not going to tell it again. But
No, yeah.
it was bizarre.
It's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm trying not to do that so much. So if you want me to sing for you, you can just send me an email and I'll play for you and sing, and then I don't have to DoorDash.
Then he doesn't have to DoorDash. But I will tell you that your stories are fantastic.
Yeah,
There's
I get
always
stories
something.
no matter what I do. So I'm pretty observant, and I also put myself into uncomfortable situations all the time.
Yes, you do.
Speaking of uncomfortable situations, can I throw a challenge at Ben?
Yes.
Oh boy.
You want to try to find a way to sing the cycle search clue for today?
What is the clue? I don't know what the clue is.
Well, we already read it.
Oh, you already read it?
Yeah.
Let's
But we should make you sing it.
I don't think I could sing it.
probably not because they're
It's about
real
St. Patrick's
confusing.
Day, though.
Oh, let me see.
It's only 4 lines. You can do this.
4 lines. Yeah, I can't sing it. Yeah, I can't do it. It's too embarrassing.
Well, you can read it. How's that?
Well, I apologize for putting you on the spot.
Okay, yeah, it's all right. If you'd like to find a motorcycle in somewhere, kiss a leprechaun, grab a 4-leaf clover, wear some green, or your luck's about to be over. I want that on my tombstone.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can we tattoo that on your other butt cheek?
Yeah, next to the cartoon picture.
That's next to the cartoon of your face.
There is a song about this. It's not anything to do with my tombstone or any of that, but there's an Irish song I do like. I'll tell you about it. It's called The Sick Note, and it's about this guy who can't come to work because he got hurt. But it's just a really good Irish song, and there's no music to it. He's just singing it. You got to check that out. It's the Dubliners, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, The Sick Note.
Sick note.
All right. I don't know what to play to send us off. Oh, I thought about something earlier and I didn't say it, but when we were talking about wrestling,
Yeah.
Bart Wiseman told me once that he got beat up by the American Dream Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Woe.
Yeah, he got beat up. I don't know what he did, but I've kept that in my
would have
mind.
gotten beat up. Dusty
He
Woe.
challenged him for some reason as an audience member, challenged him or something, and it didn't go well.
Is Dusty Rhodes still alive?
He passed a few years ago, yeah.
What a character.
The best talker, son of a plumber. Yeah. Talk about hard times. Okay, so I already played on the radio Wind and Binding Road. I think I'll play it anyways again, just because it's the one that's coming out next and want everybody to know about it.
Love that.
All right. It's about my anxiety, and it's about being a musician and just all the stuff that comes with that. And my friend Michael Paris out of North Carolina helped me write it.
Nice.
Well, if life is a game, I'm sure gonna win it. I'm just building up the courage to finally begin it. Been hiding away from the man I become. Can't take the feel, I keep myself numb. I got nothing to do right this minute, so I'll find me a bar room with nobody in it. Sit there in silence and stare at the wall till I don't really care about nothing at all. No, I don't really care about nothing at all. One of these days I am walking away from everything I know. Without a doubt, we can sort it out on this winding, binding road. Like a thorn on a rose, this life I chose. Blood on the floor and dirt on my clothes. Hoping it won't ever happen again, but I know that it will, this fool that I am. Yeah, I know that it will, this fool that I am. Some call it luck, some call it sinning, but if I'm losing you, baby, I ain't winning. Cuts like a tongue, out of control, carving its mark down into my soul. Yeah, you carve your mark down into my soul. One of these days I am walking away from everything I know. Without a doubt, we can sort it out on this winding, binding road. Hey, thank you. Wind and Binding Road. Yeah, that 4/21. That'll be out.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I
thank you,
think,
thank you.
did someone ask where they could get that, or is that?
Yeah, we had somebody ask if you can pre-order.
Oh, no pre-ordering because it's not for sale. It's just going to be on the Spotify.
It's gonna be on the Spotify.
And iTunes. That's Casey Despain. That's my friend. She's a sweetheart. But,
Hi, Casey. Thanks for watching.
and
What
just-
a fun name,
Oh,
Despain.
Despain, yeah, that she married into that name. Justin,
that.
Justin Despain. They're wonderful people. I'm
Good
going to see
job.
them tomorrow.
Really?
We're going to the Mason, Ohio. They have the Mason Grill, which is a diner. We're going to meet up there. They live in Indiana. We're just good friends, and it's
Okay.
nice to see each other.
You know what you should do? You should
There
take
he
them.
is. And I
Hi,
gotta say,
Justin. You should take him
hello,
to
Ben
the.
Martell.
You should take him to the dentistry museum.
One of these days we'll meet at the dentistry museum.
Ben Davis Jr. live from the
Live.
Dentistry Museum.
That's my next
See,
rep.
Ben Davis,
That'll be your
a
live,
human skull.
live greatest hits. See Ben Davis touch a live human
The
skull.
cover will just be my hand.
Your
and
finger at a human skull.
This is a great time.
So good, so good. All right, well, we have a few seconds left, Ben. Let's plug where you're going to be this weekend in
Yes.
case people want to come and see you live. Because if you haven't ever seen Ben out and about, number one, he's just a great human. Love being around him, and but it's also just a really good time, and he's so talented.
Well, thank you. I feel less entertaining all the time, but I think people still enjoy it.
Hey, you make me laugh,
Well, that's good. I'll try.
and
but
that's rare.
I'll be at Sixth Sense tonight.
Yes.
Bainbridge, Ohio tomorrow. I've got Thursday at Rowdy's, Friday at Steiner Speakeasy, Saturday at the Porch in Hillsboro. Then I've got Cleveland, Sandusky, and Youngstown at the end of the month, the following week. So find me,
Awesome.
bendavisjr.net. And then I'm coming to other states real soon, like North Carolina, Illinois, Georgia. Just look out. I'll be headed your way before too long. So
There you go.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's all right.
I think it's
A lot
amazing.
of work. Michigan. I'll be in Michigan too. Yeah.
Where they have that recreational.
Ric Flair drip.
With Ric Flair. Dude, if you don't come back with something Ric Flair, I'm going to be so disappointed
Well,
in you.
you can't cross state lines.
That's
with it.
true.
It's against the law.
Definitely don't do that.
I have never broken the law in my life or told a lie.
Woo!
Woo! I wonder if the Ric Flair stuff makes you go, woo!
I'd
it
say
does.
so. It's going to make you go 2 out of 3 falls with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It's what it's going to make you do
There you go.
at the big Superdome or whatever it's called.
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. It's hard to keep these alligators on the ground. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
That's what he said.
He's got it down, folks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I don't know what. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yep. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. Wear your green. If you need a tattoo, stop by Total Media today. We'll hook you up.
I had a friend check in at a bar at 8 a.m. with green beer this morning.
Yep. Hey, when I lived in Columbus, when I worked at WNCI, dude,
Yeah.
it was bad because I worked for the morning zoo. So, yeah, it was, we started bright and early at 6 a.m.
Good and fun.
at Victory's downtown. And, yeah, it was wild.
I only went wild one St. Patrick's Day. It was my first one really being an adult in Jackson, and I got broke up with the next day over it.
You and your got broke up with. That's a whole other story. We don't even need to tell that story
No.
on the air because I'm sure it's probably not appropriate.
Oh no, I was fine. I was Johnny's Lounge was still open, right? The
Yes.
sports lounge, and I went there and I wanted to dance, and people were dancing, so I was dancing, and I had only seen people dance a few times in my life, so I was doing this fist pumping thing and punched this chick right in the mouth. Not a chick that was with me, not a chick that was with my party, just a chick, and busted her lip open. It was a whole thing, and then my girlfriend was embarrassed and broke up with me. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Come see Ben tonight at the brewery, and we'll have some fun. He'll tell you some more stories. We'll see y'all back here on Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.
This just in.
The Telegram News has a new website.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Same dedicated coverage.
Same trustworthy news with a brand new look.
Covering Jackson and Benton counties and surrounding areas.
Locally owned and operated, TheTelegramNews.com has its finger on the pulse of the community.
Stay up to date on local events, high school sports, and breaking news.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Subscribe today at TheTelegramNews.com.
Check it out.